My firmware is working perfectly. Or is it? After furiously developing a prototype for my motion sensing platform, it was time to plug in my board and watch the device track motion. I was paying close attention to the dead reckoning position, and everything seemed accurate the first time I ran through my test sequence, but the next time I performed the same experiment, it behaved completely differently. Why is this? Dead reckoning systems integrate motion over time, and to test any change in the firmware, I have to physically move the sensing platform and see how it responds with the updated code. But it turns out I am not precise enough to repeat any experiment consistently. In some cases, I've seen over 2 degrees of difference, even though I repeated the same maneuver exactly. That error is like nudging your telescope and suddenly seeing a completely different part of the night sky. The fact I can't get consistent motion makes debugging firmware and iterating on algorithms incredibly difficult and time-consuming. Clearly, my human body is too frail for repeatability, so how do I capture the sensor readings in a consistent fashion to replay them, perhaps in a unit test? The first idea that came to mind was to stream the readings over RF. SparkFun has some awesome modules that might work. I can have a receiver collect the raw packets and stream them to the computer somehow. Fail. Designing RF systems are a whole world unto themselves and require skills well beyond my mortal capabilities. That's when it hit me, an onboard hard drive. Now that's something I can implement. A simple device operating over SPI to collect the raw telemetry. The best part? NAND flash units can operate easily at pretty high speeds. These little devices would allow streaming data in real time directly to an onboard disk, a perfect solution to my problem. So I spent a few days reworking the circuit, added an onboard hard drive, and developed my black box telemetry system, which required changing almost every single subsystem. But it totally worked on my first try. Streaming data to the device wasn't all that difficult, but how do you use that data later? Well, the answer is Python. It's always Python. After downlinking the binary blobs to my PC, over the comfort of a serial port, I threw the files in a Jupyter notebook and translated some of the firmware logic onto Python, and with access to the raw values and a powerful platform to integrate and visualize the data, I was able to devise unit tests, visualize motion, and tinker with new algorithms, all from my computer chair. No need to physically move the sensor each time I tweak a small setting. Pretty cool, huh? So that's how I managed to add repeatability to my messy motion experiments. Later, I'll be recording a field test of my telescope. Stay tuned for more. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.